In stage 47 we're going to be building up the front suspension. So take the 2 shock springs and the 2 front assemblies from stage 32. Place the shock spring over the right hand side shock absorber, and then noticing how that goes into position, just carefully, and when I say carefully, place the shock and the spring into position like so. Okay, and then bring that down over the top, and then once you've done that, once again take one of your M2.6 3mm washer screws and just compress the suspension down, and then screw that down into position so that holds that like so. And once you've done that, do exactly the same to the other side. Next, take the underbody plate, okay, and match that up with the holes and push that down into position, and then turn the assembly over, and then once you've done that, secure that into position, once again using some of the M2.6 6mm self-tapping screws. Take one of the washers you saved from stage 32 or 33 and take one of your self-tapping screws as well and place that over the top of the shock, pushing that down and then securing that down into position, and then do exactly the same once again to the other side. Now, take the rod drive plates A and B and screw those together like so, and once you've done that, place them down into position onto the chassis assembly, once again securing those down with a couple of your self-tapping screws. Turn the assembly upside down and take your underbody panel that came with this stage and then turn it back over once you've done that, and then place a couple of your M2.6 6mm self-tapping screws from stage 43 into the back, making sure that's secure, okay, and being very careful that you don't knock off the 2 tiny little protrusions, okay. Do not break those off, they're not mould ends and moulds, they are there for a reason, to make sure that they stay there and you do not break them off, okay. And that completes this stage.